If we started our company in February of 03, I'm president of the company, but I get paid just like normal consultant in the company. And we had actually negotiated with 2 other trainers ready to give them a part of our business because we did not know what we were doing. And because we didn't know what we were doing, we couldn't teach what to do. So when we ran into Dani, because of Kelly Parker, when we ran into Dani, we were willing to give up our 5% of the company just for her to train our people. And that's when she said what she said, she wasn't going to take it. But we started plugging in my income. I was the top income earner in the company. We've been doing this for 2.5 years, and my income was $3,000 a month after 2.5 years. And then next month, $5,000. We started plugging people in into Dani's seminars. Then it went to $7,000. That was November of 05, and I'll be perfectly honest. November of 05, if it had stopped at that point, I would have considered myself a success just because it was so far beyond anything I'd ever seen in the network marketing type income. And then December of 05, we had enough people come through. Our business started exploding, and then we started realizing that exponential growth that I'd never seen before. And my income hit $110,000 in December of 05. And man, it's just unbelievable. We've got 6, back in June, we didn't have hardly anybody working full-time. In fact, I was one of the few that could put full-time effort in our company. And then it was like full-timer came, full-timer came, full-timer came. They actually had the ability to go to Dani Johnson, First Step Success, brand new in the company, walk out of there, know what they were doing, and replace their income inside of 30 days. And then full-timer, 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 full-timer. And it's just flat unbelievable. And the truth is, I can say without a shadow of a doubt, it's 1.5 years since we met Dani. And if we had not met her, I know my income would be about $5,000 and my company wouldn't have even hit $100 million yet. And it's because of her. And I tell you, she gives this to us for $297. I don't care how much it costs. I am devoted. I'll be here every daggone time, and I'll bring everybody that wants to make a full-time professional income better be here, or they're not going to get any of my time or any of my attention. But if they show the will to come to the First Steps to Success, if they show the will, I'll do everything in my power to ensure that they're successful inside of my company. Thank you.
When I heard you say your goal in January, I honestly, I didn't know if it was possible. But you prophesied in January. Oh God, because I can't. Those are numbers that are beyond my comprehension. They are. I don't know of any company that has reached it that fast. I mean, and you have I'm blown away. Tyler and Nancy were homeless when I started coaching them. Just a year ago. Not even 1.5 years ago. Oh, it was great. Immeasurably more than anything you can ask for, desire, plan for, hope for, pray for. That's what it says. That's insane. They need to be here at 7 o'clock tonight.
It just continues.
That was last December.
That was last December, yeah. That was 2005 December. And it's blow you away type income. But when you start doing this, And when we started our company, it really was, for selfish reasons, it was about how much money I could make. But boy, when it got beyond where money did not matter, it was about how many people I could help. And man, it's just you know, and she mentioned a little bit of this, but you know, I'm 39 years old, and I went in the hospital last month for a heart attack, and you know, they came to me and said, as I was in that bed, I got careful. They came to me and they said, 70% of the people that have what I have don't even make it to the hospital before they're diagnosed that they die. And I'm running a company, and I don't even have a will because I don't even think about that 39 years old. But I'll tell you one thing. As I was in that bed, I'm sure if I was going to live or die, I felt so grateful that God put me in a position that in a year and a half of working with Dani Johnson, I was able to provide for my family, even if I did die. And how many people did that? We had a running joke in my family because ever since my daughters were born, my wife has stayed home with my kids, and it was a choice we made. And there was some hard times with that, but the choice we made was that. And we had a running joke I used to tell my wife, who I love very much. I've been married to her 19, going on 20 years now. But I used to tell her, honey, if anything ever happens to me, you need to get married on the way home from the funeral because you don't have enough money to make it. But the beautiful, 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 beautiful thing. Hey, y'all can use that, but if you do, first time you give me credit, second time it's yours. But you know, the beautiful thing as I laid there is knowing, because the leaders, you know, we've got so many leaders in our company that are making well into six figures. But the beautiful thing was that I knew that my wife, my kids were taken care of no matter what happened to me. And you just think about that. You know, if the normal individual that is working that 40, 50, 60-hour-a-week job really understood the power of the industry that we're involved in, if they understood that, they would be standing in line to join your company, my company, whatever it is. And boy, I just feel this moral obligation to make, if they tell me no, that's totally cool, but I feel a moral obligation to give them every shot to join us. I have that script book. I have everything she owns. Everything she sells, I own it. Everything she comes out with, I buy it. But I tell you this, that script book, I have it memorized. Because, and you don't have to memorize it. I work with people their very first day in the business, and I just, you know, show them how to use that script book. But the thing is that thing gives anybody the ability to be successful in this industry. And no matter what your vehicle is, if they can be successful, if they can make that money, it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing to be able to do that for them. And I use that script book. Mike said it earlier. I recorded just like everybody else did. We recorded because we're teaching that script book. It actually comes, our package in our company comes with Dani Johnson's material in it. Because if they can't afford that, then they don't need to join my company, because if they're not making money, if they're not making checks, I don't want them saying, you know, I threw $500 down the toilet. I don't want anybody saying that.
Right.
They get in, they get that training, they will make money.
Right.